Set. Ready. Set. What is hot? Set. Go. Set. Set. Ready. Ready. Set. 380. Set. 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 Ready. Set. Set. Green 80. Ready. Set. What is hot? Green 80. Run. Go. Set. Go, hey. Set. What is it hot? Set. 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 Go. Set. Let's go. Set. Green hot. Ready. Set. Set. Green 80. Set. Ready. Green 80. Run. Set. Set. Ready. 380. Set. Green 80. Green hot. Set. 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 Ready. Green 80. Green hot. Green hot. Set. 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 Ready. Monday, down! Blue 80! White, down! What's up? Down! That's up! Down! What's it hot? Down! That's hot! Down! Down! What's it hot? Monday, down! What's up? White, down! That's it! Down! Where's it at? Down! Where's it at? Down! Where's it at? Down! Blue 80! Down! That's it! Monday, down! Where's it hot? That's hot! Where's it hot? Quiet down! What's up? Down! That's it! Where's it at? Down! Down! Where's it at? That's it! Down! What is? What's it at? What's it at? Down! Where's it at? Monday, down! We're waiting! That's it! Quiet down! What's that? Down! That's it! Down! That's it! Down! What's that? Down! What is? What's up? That's it! Down! Where's it at? Monday, down! Where's it at?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And our focus is on Amari Cooper, who's now over 1,000 yards receiving on the season. It's the Raiders and the Chargers under the lights on Thursday night.
Now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So the Charger offense making its way out, and at the controls is the league's second leading passer a year ago. At 25 years of age, out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. On first down, it's Herbert. That's again complete to Palmer. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He completes it to Henry. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Khalil Mack, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They'd been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but, boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
And Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 12 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And the rookie Darius Davis deep for the Chargers. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Short pass caught by Henry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2nd down and 8. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Setting up the screen. Here's Spiller. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Spiller. Now he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Isaiah Spiller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Isaiah Spiller capping things off with a touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30 as they've got it as we resume action. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Raiders looking for a 5th win of the season in this one. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Throw out wide is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Returnable here for Dave. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now it's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Herbert off of play action. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second down, Spiller looking for space. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 6. On the counter, it's Spiller. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
On 3rd down, it's Spiller. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Are you serious, dog?
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate.
A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Joey Bosa breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Carr to throw. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tuli Tuipulotu able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Davis now to return it. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. This offense and Isaiah Spiller head back out. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Herbert now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnston. Room to maneuver at the 35. Down the sideline he goes. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Hunter Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Nixon. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Carr. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Herbert on 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Again, Herbert. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Meanwhile, Carr's and this throw brought in here by Mayer.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Carr.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Back to Renfro again, complete.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Now a 2nd and 6.
From midfield, here's Carr. The open man here, Renfro. Will be a gain of 5, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. To throw, it's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. On play action, it's Carr. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
Ball start, offense.
John Feliciano, the guard, the guilty party there.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Raiders. Michael Mayer from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays.
And it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. So here's a 3rd and 14. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Now a play fake. Carr.
And that's going to be incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
On play action, now Carr. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that cuts this lead down to 13. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
That's complete to Palmer.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Herbert now.
That's again complete to Palmer.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down.
He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They run behind center with Spiller.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Spiller. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Open man, it's Palmer.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
They go back to the ground with Spiller.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. He's got Renfro on the out route. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Carr. He's got the connection to Cooper. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Now it's Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd down. Herbert off of play action. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Complete to Johnston here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They'll run for it with Spiller. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Touchdown!
Josh Palmer.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And this taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So out come the Raiders.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Throwing now is Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's got a man, complete.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Again, it's Carr.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Carr going to throw.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On play action, now Carr. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Carr. That is caught.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Carr.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's second down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Carr now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hands this to Spiller to start things.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And there to make the tackle, Jonathan Abram. Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, they run it with Spiller.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down, as good running gets him to about the 44. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses.
Ready. Set. Let's go now. Hi. Ready, set. Set, go. Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut. Set. Hut. Set, hut. Ready, ready. Got it. Hut. Here we go, set. Set. Come on, set. Hut. Go. Set, ready. Ready. Let's go. Set. Ready up. Set. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Set, hut. Ready, ready. Hut, hut. Down. Ready. Okay, ready? Ready, go. Okay, break. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Here we go, here we go. Ready. Set. Ready. Set, hut. Set, go. double. Hut, hut. Here we go. Set. Hut. Go. Come on, set! Hut. Set, ready! Set, go! Let's go! Ready, ready! Ready, break! Hut, hut! Ready! Set, hut! On the ready! Set! Here we go! Set. Ready, ready! Hut, hut! Down! Hut! On the set! Hut! Go! Ready! Set! Let's go now! Ready! 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 Here we go! Here we go! Set!